the wax on, wax off. I'm dating myself. We're not doing that now, but we are doing what I call another Karate Kid moment. I always wonder if Mr. Miyagi came up with these things. It's a fictitious story, but good masters, which I am not, but good teachers, always find ways to connect with the students. So I want to take your bow, and to be obvious and to be fair, I'm going to change to my acoustic cello, so it's more fair. I have this electric cello, which so I'm going to do this. What we're going to do, we will learn today the positioning along the trajectory of the bow along the A string. Okay? I talk about pronating, I talk about torquing, I talk about pouring tea, but sometimes we just need to do it. So here we go. Take your bow, right? And we want to go on this D, on this Ré, and we want to maintain this nice straight feeling without pulling the arm up. Because we start like this, and a lot of you do this. You make the shape, and that happens. And that slight rotation in the bow creates extra elements, excites other overtones that's not clean and clear. You must imagine you are playing along its own trajectory. Now, if it said talking about using a sword, a lot of you don't get that. Most of you have never actually held a sword. I don't expect you to. We are modern. But we do hold our own version of that. So let's try a different approach. We're going to place the bow here, here, and here. Let's start at le moitié supérieur. So it'll be the tip. And you're going to place it there, nice and straight. Look at whatever mirror you're using. And we are going to then take our bow and hold it in place. Okay? Now you're along this track. You need to maintain this. We're at full extension. And you're going to take your hand here as if you're holding the bow right above the string. And then guide your hand across the baguette, all the way to the end. And you see your hand rotated outwards. Do it again. Maintain that bow hold along the stick here. If you notice, you're going from a folded arm, opening the elbow, opening, and really pushing out that hand like this. Relax your shoulder as much as you can doing this. It's awkward on the A string. When you've learned that, and if you're out here, sometimes we even lose your little finger. That's okay. You don't want to do this, because a lot of you do this when you begin, or do this. So it's impossible if you put limitations on your learning. See, there I am, and there it is. Now, if that's learned, go inward, down bow, and outward, and let the wrist be the very first movement. See this? I'm really just kind of holding on. Maintain that bow hold. Pronating, torquing. I use so many different words. Just pour tea into your cello. Just do this. Rotate the knob. Right? Out. Maintaining that angle in. You see the hand. Palm goes up. In. Leading with the wrist. Out. Leading again with the underside of the wrist. Let's take this, put it in the middle of our bow. Le moitié. Au milieu, désolé. Same thing. Le moitié, c'est ici. Au milieu. The midpoint, not the middle, the midpoint. Same thing. Bow hand along the baguette. We're going to pull. And we're going to continue. But are you imagining that you're pulling le bouton? Tu tires le bouton de rond, l'archet. So you're pulling, tu tires, tu continues sur la même direction. Tu vois? See, I see my hand is the same shape, as if I am here. And bring it in. Out. C'est continuer. Tu vois? The form. The arm opens, 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 and then back. Now, last step. Moitié inférieure, here. Le talon, le garniture, là. Le même. Au-dessus, I don't know. I would never know in my above. Au-dessus, le corps de là. Au-dessus, le corps de là. Merci. And this is the hardest. You continue along the same. And if you are right, coude, poignet, wrist, elbow. Fold. Expansion, expansion, expansion. Relax, relax, relax. And we try this on the A string because that is the most awkward. Now, last step, release your hand and then let the bow. Remembering that movement. You're getting it. Oh my gosh. Do it again. Do it. It's okay if you're hitting the D string. All right, good. All right, good.